SDD, Sustainable Growth and Development Plans of India. They have started coming up with innovation and incubation centers in all engineering colleges, professional colleges. They have started in schools also these days, I guess. So it has become a mandatory thing in all colleges and school that they motivate students to come up with innovative ideas to solve many problems which we encounter in our day-to-day works or products which we are using. Okay, so that's Make in India concept also. So keeping all this in mind, today we are trying to present and give you a task to work with. So, ma'am, share the screen. Let us talk about it. Read this slide out, ma'am. So,
This is about the ideation workshop. You're going to identify the problem and then think about innovation and design thinking to solve that particular problem. Okay. So this should be done for an age-old product that is identified, and an alternate solution should be proposed to solve the inherent problems. So, briefing you all about it, what you have to do is choose an age-old product which you feel is being used on a day-to-day basis by the commoners, and you feel the design of that product could have been improved to make it more user-friendly and sustainable in all aspects.
so when we are talking about innovation, we are targeting to the larger population of the country. So when you say that, most of them are commoners, right? So when you say like India has got 130 crores of population, so 30 crores may afford everything, the latest gadgets and the technology available in the market. But the rest 100 crores, what will they do? So daily, everybody uses matchbox. Everybody uses broomsticks, right? The safety pins, the hairpins, the chapels. Okay. So these are some few products which are there like this since ages, right? So matchbox. So you have alternatives like lighters and lighters, but
Lighters,
still not.
electric ones, and the ones that actually use battery.
So, but not everybody can afford that. Maintenance comes into play. So, they have held this matchbox the same way it used to be earlier days also. But is it user friendly? How long you can use this product? What is the durability of it? The matchsticks, when you're brushing and trying to light it, it breaks most of the time. And then those uh,
Those burners don't
don't
work usually. You'll have to light it again and again. They're
they
like
wear
prone
out.
to wear and tear with climatic situations and all that.
Yeah,
Right? So
and it's
these
so
are certain
fragile to
problems,
hold.
uh, age-old problems that people face, but nobody has ever thought of an alternative to that.
And those pins also, they open up sometimes, and then your dress or sari gets caught inside, and then they get tend to tear. Correct, no? So, what kind of solutions you can come up with? These are few products we are trying to show you and say like these are the day-to-day used small products we are looking at. So how you can make it better for people to use it and make it more sustainable, wherein uh, it is durable, it's cost effective, it's maintenance free, all
And
that,
user friendly.
user friendly.
And cost, yeah.
So when we talk about to Indian context, okay, we have all those shampoos, the ketchups, and so many other products which not everybody can afford big bottles and things like that. So we have 1 rupee sachets, which gets sold like this. Even the coffee powders, right? That is to cater to the needs of the common people, okay, in general. So everybody should or is supposed to use all these products. It's like that. Okay? It has to be accessible to even a commoner, whatever we are trying to give. So it has to be simple, user friendly, and then innovative. It has to be improvised and its functionality altogether. Can we think about something like that? So, talking about few examples, the agarbatti stands. Initially, when we light this agarbatti, we used to use this kind of traditional brass stand wherein you could clad on one or two agarbatti in one this thing. What would happen? The ash used to litter all over, right? It was not comfortable. So, what are the few innovations which took place? But on the agarbatti stand, or they used to plug all the agarbatti onto a plantain or whatever. So there are few innovations which took place in the way they started putting agarbatti in place so that all the ashes drop to one area and then it's easy for you to dispose or maintain it. Are they working? Are they working?
This is something that you have to ponder, right?
Ponder. How best you can make it work? And I've tried all of these and none of them are working for me. I still feel the ashes litter and it's not in place. And um, if you close it, then this thing batti wouldn't have burnt at all. It would be like that. So there are so many ways of doing, and there are so many trial and error methods which are like going on in the industries. So can you think, ponder, and come up with some easy, smart solutions for these things, which daily, twice in the day, we might use this procedure. In any and every common Indian house, you can see this, right? So, the same way, the next product is like curtains. Earlier days, the curtain was like tagged with two nails
String and a wire.
with a string or a wire. They used to make cloth this thing and pushed it inside. It was so difficult for them to remove that and then wash and then put it back, right? Just like these. So, what was the innovation which went on? The curtain rods came into being, and the way you put the curtains, okay, inside it,
With rings
also.
and attached rings that you attach to the holder and that stands. So this is the first stage of innovation that was seen. Okay, the next stage where the cloth itself was sewn in this way, and this eventually, led to a lot of difficulty in opening and closing the curtain, though it was easy to remove it. And then the next innovation was the ring was attached to the cloth itself, as you can see here. Uh,
And then one more thing, when you had the flag, you have a button also, button system wherein it's easy for you to remove the upholsteries and get it washed. Correct? No? So these are the few innovations which took place. The way you can have the cloth stitched, okay, curtain cloths, or the hanger rods, modified hanger rods.
so the idea was
Beyond,
that the curtain had to look very attractive, Okay, second is it had to be pulled very easily. Okay, and third is it had to be removed and washed easily. So these were the criteria that it had to serve, and these were the design innovations that took place.
Instead of just covering from within the frame, it was taken beyond that to beautify, right? And then they took the wall as support, right? If you can see this, the curtain rods, and you have multiple designs of these also, which came into being. And then, little more advanced, the rods were modified, wherein you can easily hang on the cloth to it, the curtain cloths,
So this
right?
you can see that there were channels and the rings used to like move on the channels itself. This was easier to pull. Okay, and next breakthrough that was channels were fitted with clips like this, and clips were pinned to the curtain.
This kind of ideas are like not affordable by everybody, but this one, yes, it's as simple as that, right? With just these rings, it's again easy for people to move around. I mean, pull the curtains, slide the curtains, rather. So, some smart, simple solutions wherein it is usable by everybody, user friendly and affordable by the large population of India. Something like that. And again, when the advancement, if you're talking about the technology and latest this thing, these are few
The blinds that came up
came
where
up.
you can pull the string and it goes up or it opens up like that. Here you can see when you pull a string, the
Curtain drops
curtain
down.
folds and goes up also. So uh, it serves two purpose.
So again, affordability comes into being. So here there is innovation, but affordability when it comes to not all can afford these kind of curtains, right? So there is a vast change in the industry of interiors when it comes to upholstery designs, okay, and curtains. So these are again highly corporate or the high class. So there is no end to innovation. But when we talk about incubation centers or innovation, we need to address to the or cater to the larger crowd rather than only the corporate or the high class. Okay, so think
And
about
you can think of very simple ideas, but then it may solve a very big problem. Okay, simple ideas solve big problems, and complicated ideas just complicate the matter. It adds to the cost, and could not be used by many. Okay, that is the underlying issue.
so simple ideas, meaning there was a person in Belgaum. He was an engineering student. I forgot his name. I'm sorry. So he's come up with a product wherein a water purifier. It is just a gadget like your tap, which can be inserted to the tap, and then that purifies the water and gives you. There, you're saving the water also, and it's purifying your water also. It can be fit into your water tanks, the outlets, and your taps. Okay, that gadgets cost you around 20 rupees, 15 rupees. So it is easily affordable by everybody so that everybody gets a safe drinking water. That's this innovation. It's just 21 years old. I'll get back to you with his name. So there is no end to it. Not everybody can have a Kent purifier or aquaguards at home, right? So what will happen to the rest? Only people who can afford can have the access to safe drinking water. What about the rest? Common people. What happens to people who are in the village and students who go to government schools. That was his idea. He said, no, everybody has to get some access to water. Everybody has to drink pure water. How will you do that? So he's come out with a filter. How to filter the water and make it safe to drink. And he says the cost of that gadget is just 15 rupees.
Also, now because of COVID, a lot of innovation is being made of how to sanitize objects. And someone
Can,
came up with an idea of a box wherein you put your stuff and then it gets sanitized without water being sprinkled. Okay, usually water sprinkling will damage the item. So, the innovation is the use of some ultraviolet ray to sanitize the product, and that's more, you know, economical compared to normal sanitizers, and it does not damage the item also. So, if someone could think of such a revolutionary idea, then why can't you also think of it? So, this is the whole thing that this workshop is actually achieving, that simple solutions like this you come up to solve great problems, and which technology actually can't solve but design can solve. Okay,
yeah,
such ideas we are looking for.
yeah, and it can be as simple as just closing one side and opening, allowing one side to be opened. Just that. A simple solution which nobody could have ever thought about using a product. Can we do that? So, what you're supposed to be doing here is like identify certain products which you feel that you are daily using when you're talking about tower bolts, hot drops, the way your handle works. You can think about those things also. So, identify certain products, and while using, if you've encountered some uncomfortable this thing, or you feel that it's like wearing out very fast or things like that, write down, make a note of it, try to improvise that product, okay, and come up with a prototype of it and show it to us.
A small model you
A
can do.
model with what kind of material would suffice or cater to the needs or would work better for the operation purpose. Okay, do that, identify them, what are the problems you encounter while using that, what can be the idea to solve this problem. So, whatever the solutions you're trying to give should redefine the value of the product. Secondly, it has to be human centric. That means any large scale of the population has to be affording it. It has to be affordable. It has to be sustainable. And then it should solve the problem affecting the diverse groups of people, anybody and everybody, all class of people, educated, non-educated, or whatever, should be able to operate it without any external gadget supports. And then it should involve multiple systems. In, I mean, when you talk about multiple system, it has to be again very sustainable and simple, and it has to cope up with the rapid social societal growth. Okay, when we are talking about advancement, civilization, and things like that, so modernization, so it has to fit there somewhere with all that traditional tag to it, and then market should be able to observe that product of yours, and then issue relating to corporate culture, of course. When we talk about the gadgets wherein you have blinds and curtains moving with the help of remotes and things like that. It is not affordable by everybody, right? But when you talk about corporate culture, the solutions which you give should be adoptable by them also. It's like that. It has to be universal. Whatever you are giving the idea should be universal. So adaptable by any class of people. So issues relating to technology, when you talk about issues, again, not everybody can operate everything, right? So it has to be user friendly. That's what we meant. So it has to be inspiring. Your gadget, whatever you make, should be inspiring to the rest of the people so that they can also think differently. Okay? Think smartly rather. So problems that the technology can't solve, your idea should be able to solve. Okay? With minimal investment into it. Okay? So try to re-look at the gadgets around you, whatever you are using, how you can improvise that and make it even more user friendly and affordable. Okay, so this is the task. Actually, we wanted to give you 1 hour's time. Within that, we wanted you people to make some sketches or use the product and come up with a solution for it. So this is a task for you people. When can they report, ma'am?
First of all, are you interested to do it? Are you willing to do it?
How
Yes,
many of
ma'am, of
you
course,
are
I
willing
will
to
do.
do it?
Can I get response?
Raise your hands. How many of you are interested? Okay, okay, good.
So what you will achieve by doing this is that you will come up with a design solution, and in the future, if no one has ever thought about that solution, then it will be unique and innovative, and then you can apply for a patent.
Patenting.
Okay?
Yes.
Patenting is nothing but officially you're making it yours so that anyone who is actually commercializing your idea can, pay you a certain amount and you
Royalty.
can
Yes.
get your design patented.
So if you can come up with the solutions and present it to us, we'll be putting it forward to the innovation cell and they'll be funding you to create a product prototype. And if they feel that that idea is the wow, okay, kind of a thing, and it caters to all the necessary and needs for the common people, then that would be patented, okay, and then showcased, I mean, allowed to the market to take a call on that project.
And if you have the fund
Okay?
and the investors to invest on your product, then you can actually start up your own company.
Company, yes.
Okay? So
You can approach big companies, talk to them and say like match industries that you have an idea. If you do this product and you have already got it patented, they will take it, buy your idea from you. Or you can start up your own manufacturing unit, start manufacturing and market it. It's like that. So for them, when they are patenting, to make the prototype, they'll be funded
yes, they'll be
by
funded.
the government will be funding you people
And you
to come
can
up with the
even
project.
use the institution support. You can, discuss your design with any of the faculties so that, you along with the institution will be applying for the patent. Okay.
So before you get it patented, your design shouldn't be leaked to anybody. It has to be worked very secretively. You will have to come and discuss with the faculty whom you are comfortable with, and then along with that faculty, you can apply for patent. Okay? Or individually also they can go
Yeah,
on.
individually
Individually
as a
also
student, also you
you
can.
can patent. We'll show you how to channelize and go. through what channel. Okay. Any doubts regarding this? The floor is open for questions now. You can ask us any questions you want to.
Any doubts?
Any doubts? Guys, anybody, any doubts? So I think everybody will participate in this. Come up with your innovative ideas. Let us see. If you can make a prototype, create that and bring it. Okay, we'll discuss and take it further. And then coming to one opportunity, all of you have an opportunity. We have shared three, this thing. Ma'am, can you share that? Prem Jain Memorial competitions. So
Guys, just a minute.
there are these three competitions which you are open for participating. One is like design. We'll read it out.
So this is an inaugural address. A few of the eminent speakers will be joining, and you can participate in this. Okay, next there is a challenge that we are
Yeah.
having. The Prem Jain Memorial Trust invites you to participate in Green Architecture Competition. You may give your ideas in plan section, views, details, collages, photographs, or however your ideas and experiments are communicated. There is no particular requirement for submission. Feel free to let your creative energy soar. So this is about green architecture that you have to design. Uh,
For your college campus, um, probably taking one floor plan, you can come up with green solutions. How you can make this environment more lively. Okay, so that you get fresh air and make it more sustainable.
And
If
these are the rewards and these are the benefits you
and
get by.
23rd is the last day to submit your design, and the submission criterias are given below. Maximum three numbers of A3 size sheets you are making. One will be your concept and your design thinking. You're trying to mention what your design is, and then you're trying to give the existing conditions of your college campus or whatever. College campus bole to you can take your block alone, okay, and then provide the solutions. Say where you want to open up the space, and then how you want to bring in natural light, how you want to make sure the cross ventilation happens, and how much green you want to bring in, okay, as your vertical garden or a green space like a courtyard with some few plants planted in. Okay.
Whatever you do has to fit in three A3
A3
size
size.
sheets.
So the current conditions as site analysis has to be there in your second sheet, and the third sheet is your design solution, how you have transformed your space. Okay. So this is what we are looking at, and this will have a cash prize of 3,000 rupees, and then 2,000 rupees for the runners, and then
Today
you
is
will
the
have a
last day.
certificate.
Today is the last day,
23rd.
guys.
Today you will have to register, I guess. 23rd is the submission. Okay. On 35, before 23rd, you will have to submit.
Ma'am, they have mentioned that 20th is the last date.
20th is to register, I guess. Just check with Rohini ma'am once. She'll be able to tell you better. Okay. 23rd, as per my knowledge, it's 23rd. Okay.
Till then, we can work on it, ma'am.
Yeah, you can work on it. Yes.
Winners will be announced on 27th. Check. Shari.
Okay. So
Yeah, this is actually a material app that you can download and use it.
daily they've been posting one word. Okay. It is crumbled, I guess. So you will have to rearrange and then create a quote out of it. So these are the three opportunities from Prem Jain Memorial, which is associated with IDBC, and they are creating a lot of awareness among college students and professionals to go green. This also comes under sustainable development, growth and development of the country. So they have joined hands with the government and then they are hosting so many things. So this participation will give you a lot of value. That's what I can say. This will add on to your portfolio. So make sure you take one power portion of your college, whichever you feel, interiors rather. Try to make, improvise, creating a redesign and try to submit it before 23rd.
So, guys, if you're bored of academics, if you're bored of designing,
Take a
you
break
can
and then
make
come
a
up, come with this innovative ideas. So that will fetch you a lot actually. I mean, in spite of just getting into academics and getting
Ideally,
clearing
we
your
ideally we
exams.
don't ask you to get bored of academics, okay? But if at all you get bored of it, we are like proposing, alternate things that you can do
No,
to
these are like added feathers to your cap.
Yes.
It'll have a lot of values. So it'll boost your energy also and confidence. Okay. So it is not just, I mean, targeting to achieve some marks to your cards, but it's overall skill development for you to become better architects. Okay. And planners rather. So take this opportunity, all of you participate. Don't let go of any live projects like that and opportunities of being innovative. You are here in this field to become innovators, right? So all these are baby steps. You have supports now from all the sides. You are not let into the industry and you're standing there in the line, not knowing which direction to go. But here you have people to mold you and take you into a proper channel, correct? No? To direct you and take you to your goals. So there's an opportunity. Take it up, do, try so that you'll become confident and start implementing that when you go outside. So all the best.
So, can I hear a shout from all of you?
Saying that yes, we'll do it.
Yes, a yes.
A
Shout
yes from all of you.
loud.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Only
Yes,
one
ma'am. We'll
voice.
work on it.
Yes, ma'am.
All in chorus.
Yes, ma'am.
Good, good. All the best. Come up with your ideas. So we give them a timeline when they can come up and discuss.
Maybe next week.
Next
One
week by
week
next
is
Thursday, can you come up with a product and discuss and then submit also one proposal before 23rd? Okay?
Ma'am,
Yes, yes, Aishwarya.
Ma'am, to whom we can uh,
So you
Come
can
to us.
you
Come to
can
ma'am,
us.
discuss your
with whom we
ideas.
can discuss the green architecture concept and all. Can
With us,
you please uh,
with me,
inform us, ma'am?
with me you can. With Gayatri ma'am you can. Okay. Prasansa ma'am you can.
Rohini
She's a
ma'am.
certain Rohini ma'am you can. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
And about the product, you can discuss with anyone whom you trust actually.
Yeah,
Okay,
that has to be very secretive, and then
yeah,
you'll have
anyone
to
whom you trust, and ultimately you can submit your ideas to the
to
college, to
college
us.
to patent it. Okay, you can discuss with anybody you want. Anything else? Any doubts
No
regarding
pointers.
those ideation workshop?
If there's silent, that means there's no doubt.
But they want to participate. That's what I was
Yeah.
feeling nice about. So all the best, guys. Come out with your ideas. Come out with a product and say like you want to redesign this product, or come out with an alternative smart solution for the way it has been functioning now. So you're most welcome to discuss with any of us, and it will be secretive. And then till you achieve your goal, after it's patented, then only it can be brought to launching of product can happen. Launch of product. Okay. So all the best. Start thinking. See you all. Bindu ma'am. Yes, Bindu ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, ma'am, please address. Thank you so
yeah,
much. Thank you all.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good
Students,
afternoon,
Good
ma'am.
good
afternoon,
afternoon.
ma'am.
Yeah, see, I just want to tell like whatever the ideas and all you have, I think Nandita ma'am and Soumya ma'am have already given you clear, idea about everything. So go ahead with that, and also with the three this competitions. Okay, and another thing, the because actually I have sent a message. Rekha ma'am was supposed to address all of you, but ma'am is occupied with something important. So that meeting will also happen soon. We will let you know regarding that meeting. Okay, okay,
Okay, ma'am.
yeah,
Okay, ma'am.
and you have offline classes. From when? When are you supposed to come? Answer me. When are your offline classes starting? Guys, are you aware when are the offline classes starting?
No, ma'am.
The circular has been sent, no?
I don't
It's
think we
20,
haven't received a circular or something. Not yet, I
it's
guess.
20, it's 21, right? Nandita ma'am, Soumya ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
And all their internals will be offline only.
offline and the classes offline 21st is the information which has been given to you long back, if you remember, before you left for online classes.
Probably, ma'am, once again we'll share that circular with them. It is in the
That will be sent, but I'm telling you here. So all the exams internal are also offline. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Guys, yeah. So I will tell you will again get a circular and start working on whatever the presentation has been given to you, and you have to come for offline classes and exam. Okay? All right then. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am.